Shalom everyone. Parashat Vayeshev, Erev Chanukkah, Tafshin Pei Vav. When we're taught about Chanukkah, the focus is usually on Nes Pach HaShemen, the miracle of the oil and the candles in the menorah in Beit HaMikdash, and also on the military victory. But there is another central aspect of Chanukkah, which it seems to me is actually the main reason why the events of Chanukkah became a lasting chag in our tradition, and that is the restoration of Jewish national independence. The war was not just about the few defeating the many or the pure defeating the impure. It was also a military victory that proved that there was a Jewish army capable of defeating its enemies. This led to the reestablishment of an independent Jewish kingdom, the kingdom of the Hashmonaim. As the Rambam describes the event of Chanukkah, sovereignty returned to Israel. Chanukkah is in essence the chag of the entire period of the Second Temple. And we don't celebrate it on the date that the Mikdash was originally built, because that was under Persian rule. We celebrate it on the date when the Mikdash was purified and returned to the hands of the Jewish people under a sovereign Jewish kingdom. This was the last Jewish independent state until 2,000 years later, the modern state of Israel was established. This creates a deep connection between Chanukkah and the state of Israel, and also between Chanukkah and celebrating Yom HaAtzmaut as a day of thanksgiving to Hashem. And the different aspects of Chanukkah are all very important. Everything related to the menorah and the Mikdash, lighting candles in our homes, expresses the essence, the heart of the struggle, the fight to preserve Judaism. And this is certainly a central part of the celebration of Chanukkah throughout generations. As Rav Kook writes in his book, Ein Ayah, it is the awareness that we are capable of engaging with the world without being run over by it, neither physically nor spiritually. We can engage with the world and still hold on to our Judaism and even grow through that engagement. But we must not downplay the military victory or the establishment of an independent Jewish kingdom. The existence of a Jewish army and a Jewish state, first and foremost, protects Jewish lives. Yes, even after the most devastating blow that we've experienced since the Shoah on Simchat Torah, October 7th, still the state of Israel continues to protect Jewish lives. And that protection allows us to live meaningful Jewish lives in a way that simply isn't possible in any other place in the world. It's true that Jewish life is not being lived in a perfect way, neither in the state of the Jewish kingdom of the Hashmonaim, nor in the state of Israel today. But it does make it possible for those who desire it to live a Jewish life and to reach a deep and meaningful level of Jewish living. And this is fundamentally different from Jewish life in any Jewish community outside of Israel. That's why both on Chanukkah and on Yom HaAtzmaut it is fitting to thank Hashem for both of these aspects, our military victories and national independence, together with our spiritual victories and spiritual independence. Even if these two sides don't yet go together in perfect harmony, and even though we're not yet in a state of Geulah Shlema, of complete redemption, this is something worthy of blessing, gratitude, and attention, and of strengthening both aspects as much as we can in the reality that we merit to live in our times. Shabbat Shalom and Chanukah Sameach.